What's going on, guys? This is Naeem with EXP, team lead of NBP. And you know the deal, this is only the beginning. Let's go, let's grow. In this video, I'm going to be sharing exactly how I met Mayweather. Okay, so yeah, I met Floyd Mayweather when I was in Vegas. So I actually went because it was my one of my best friends from high school's bachelor party. So we went to Vegas, right? And it was actually the first night. So we went out, we were gambling a little bit, and then towards the end of the night, we kind of separated. I don't remember why exactly, but for some reason, somehow we ended up separated. I guess some of the guys were tired, they wanted to go back to the room, and I'm like, I'm in Vegas, like I'm not going back to sleep. When I'm home in Jersey, I'm working all the time, I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm in Vegas, I'm the last thing I'm doing is going to sleep right away. So we ended up separating. Then I ended up going to Dre's because Lil Wayne was performing that night, and I'm a big fan of Lil Wayne. So I go to Dre's, and you know, I'm just politicking, minding my business, got a drink. And then I actually ended up stopping by one of the tables. I wanted to get a table, right? So I think there was actually like a group of like maybe like 3 friends, like there were girls, and they had a section. So normally if that's the case, now that I'm thinking about it, they're there because maybe they know the promoter or whatever, so they got like that spot free. I don't know. But you know, I'm being friendly. I'm like, listen, I'm by myself. You guys have a section. I'm just trying to chill next to the stage. I'll buy a bottle and like this no funny business, whatever. So one of the friends was acting kind of like bougie and was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I just walked away and like just mind my business. And then there was another table, okay, and it was flooded. I'm talking like, it was right by the stage. It was the best table ever. It was flooded with maybe like at least 50 girls. Right, and again, this was definitely a situation of the promoters knowing all these girls, and they had them there at this section. So I asked the promoter, I'm like, listen, like how much for that section? Okay, it was clearly the best section in the entire club. Lil Wayne is about to perform, is right in the front, like front and center, and it's like it's ridiculous. I said, listen, I just want the best section, okay? And they said that they just got those girls there, whatever. I said, listen, they can stay. I just want the section. How much for a bottle? And then the guy's like, oh, for a bottle in that section is gonna be about $10,000. So here I am thinking by myself, and I'm like, you know what? Do I really want to do this right now? And a part of me did, because literally a couple sections back, further away from the stage, was the group of 3 who I was trying to be friendly to, right? And you guys get where I'm going with this. So as I'm getting ready to pull the trigger, the promoter then says, hey, unfortunately that table's not available anymore because Mayweather just got that table. So now I'm saying, wait a minute, time out. Floyd Mayweather just got the table that I was about to get. And if you know me, I have 3 favorite athletes, okay? My first favorite athlete is LeBron James, second is Cristiano Ronaldo, and third is Floyd Mayweather. So now we're in the same club. He just bought the table I was literally about to buy. The promoter's telling me this. I said, listen, tell Floyd Mayweather I'll buy the fucking table. Like, it's on me, don't worry about it. Like, it's on me. And then the promoter was like, wait, what? Are you serious? Are you crazy? I'm like, no, I'm serious. In my head, I'm like, I was just about to just buy that dumb shit just for my ego. But now here's an opportunity for me to meet Floyd Mayweather, who is literally one of my idols. And if I sell him one house, because I'm a realtor, right? So in my head, I'm also marketing. I'm like doing business, because hey, what do? I do real estate. If you ever need, it's a way of getting the foot in the door. It's an expensive cost, but I'm thinking long term. So the guy ends up going to Floyd Mayweather and ends up connecting me with one of his friends, one of his close friends. So his close friends tell me like, yo, are you serious? Like you really want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, like you know, yeah, you know, because in my head I'm thinking business. Like, yeah, why not? So the guy ends up saying, listen, don't worry about it, you know, just sell me like $2,000 and you're good, right? So it goes from being 10,000 to 2,000. So now, boom, done that. So now I'm in the section, literally chilling, and in the same section, Lil Wayne's performing, and Mayweather's literally right on the top, right? Got all the bad girls around him, whatever. His daughter's there, his friends there, popping bottles. And now something else starts going through my mind. Something else starts going through my mind saying, this literally went from being my section to Mayweather's section, right? And then another thing started happening in my mind. I noticed that in life, when you are successful, the people that surround you, right? There's the rainmaker, and then there's the people that just follow. Okay, so I'm not going to comment too much more about that, but I made a great relationship nonetheless. It was Mayweather's right-hand man. So we were there, we partied. He said, hey, have a drink. You know, we're chilling, having a good time. Lil Wayne performed, I'm playing it cool. I'm like, listen, I just want to meet, the guy, the man that met the legend himself, from a shark to another shark, because we cut from the same cloth. So I feel he's in the Mayweather, he's in the boxing world, I'm in the real estate world. Like, literally it's the same mindset to dominate the industry of doing whatever that you do. Not many people would be able to relate and understand. So we ended up leaving, and now he's like, hey, listen, you good, come with us. This is Mayweather's right-hand man. So now we end up leaving the club, going through like a back way alley. It's crazy. Like, we're going through a freaking, like a kitchen, and now we in the front of the hotel or the casino, whatever it is. So Mayweather has his car, or he's driving like a black Maybach, and his girlfriend is in the front car with him. And now behind him is his daughter's car, which is the G-Wagon that I go on with his best friend and his other girlfriend. And then we end up going to the strip club, his strip club. And so we end up going to the strip club, and now we're there, right? I get a section. I get out, I think like $1,000 in singles. Mayweather is there as well. He's in the corner by himself with maybe 3 of the girls that work there, and then I'm at a table with his daughter. We party, we probably taking this chilling. It's a good time. And what ended up happening? I'm still waiting. Listen, am I gonna meet this guy or what? Right? I'm gonna meet this guy. But I'm playing it cool. I'm playing it cool. So then, I have a little sip of my drink. I'm being cool, calm, and collected. What ended up happening was that I didn't even get to meet him that night. So then the next night, it ended up happening again, right? The friend ended up calling me, hey, what's up? We're going out. We're going to do the same thing again. We're chilling, So then we ended up being in the same situation. And then same thing ended up happening. I'm chilling with the friend, Mayweather's over there, and I'm like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna literally just do what I would do in any case, and just do whatever I do. So nobody was making it rain in the club, so I took all the money that I had, went up to the front of the stage, started making it rain, all the strippers showing mad love, rain dollars flying in the air. Mayweather's literally right to the next to me, and I said to Mayweather, hey man, I have a lot of respect for what you do and what you did. I mean, it's motivation for me. I come from nothing. Now I'm dominating my industry. We had a connection there, but he told me that he owns like a skyscraper in New York, and then he showed me it on his phone, right? So it was motivation. And we chatted for maybe about 5 minutes, right? And then that was it. But and then afterwards at the club, then we ended up getting a picture. I'll drop that in this video. So moral of the story is, I now know his friend, and me and this guy met one time, and I also didn't have to spend the $10,000, but I was willing to spend the $10,000 because I know it's going to be a potential relationship that I will end up making with the guy. Because who do you know that's going to probably do that? Nobody, right? In my head, I'm like, okay, if I do that, there's potential that I'm going to get a relationship and maybe get future business. And if not, in my head, I'm going to go back home and work harder to make that money back and just never do that again, right? But either way, I got my foot in the door and ended up meeting somebody that most people wouldn't ever in a lifetime got a chance to meet, and just had that connection. So yeah, that was my story about how I met Mayweather. And yeah, fun story. Moral story is, I guess, if you find an opportunity to meet someone that you like, get creative. Sometimes it's gonna cost to meet the bosses. And if you're a boss, it's good to meet another boss, because then you guys can relate and communicate and get some motivation. This was a guy who has dominated his career and was completely undefeated. How can you not respect that? A lot of people hate the guy, whatever, but it just makes no sense to me. For a guy like me, it's complete motivation, because it's like, all right, if this guy did it in his industry, I can do it in mine. And when it comes to the real estate industry, I'm the GOAT. Call me Mayweather of real estate. And it's only the beginning. Let's go. Let's grow.